Nobody talk until like the show starts, and then we just talk.
Right.
Right.
But wait, what the hell's gonna be my pick of the week? I'm trying to think, even music-wise. You know what?
Sunny Boy Slim.
I was gonna say I'll do Gary Clark Jr., but I didn't listen to the whole thing.
You can listen to it. You can just say you listen to a bit of it. It's okay.
Okay.
It's Gary Clark Jr. He's fucking amazing.
He is fucking
All of his
amazing.
songs are great.
Yeah.
He's one of those artists where every single song is great on their album.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
whenever you're ready.
Have we been going?
Yeah.
No. I knew we were. Welcome to episode 6 of the Geekcast podcast. My name is Greg St. Clair. We also have
Dan Whitehead.
Patrick Howard.
and we have a guest today.
Jordan
Just
Brown.
guessed.
Just a guest.
Not
Yeah.
MVP.
He's trying-
He wanted to be
not
MVP.
T-
I'm
MVP?
trying to be. I'll get that.
VIP.
Yeah, VIP MVP.
No, he's how are you the most valuable podcaster? Like what? Is that
Yeah.
what we're going
Yeah.
for? Okay. All
Are
right.
we, we should hand
Yeah,
out
not
awards
yet. That
every
should
week.
be a thing. I feel like that should be an award.
So I
for
get the
something.
first one
No, it would not be you. It'd be like
from the first episode because I'm the one that started this whole thing.
I guess so. But
When I started
but
this mission,
talked
I
the
was on
most.
by
I talked
myself.
the most.
I never had any intention of bringing anyone else in. I'm doing an Arrow thing. Do you recognize this from Arrow?
Yeah, I do.
I don't care.
I had every intention of keeping it that way.
Let's do pick of the week.
No, it's too early.
Okay, it's too early.
Yeah.
I'll do pick of the week.
Okay.
All right, pick of the week.
Should we introduce a little bit more Jordan?
Jordan. All right, sure. Jordan
Yeah,
is
Talk about yourself for a minute. People like
yeah,
to do
Jordan,
that.
talk about
Don't
yourself.
get greedy though.
All right. Well,
Yeah, don't be an ass about it.
I like playing a lot of video games, mainly JRPGs. I like watching anime, which is mostly Eastern stuff. So if you hear me talk about nothing but Eastern stuff, you'll know why.
Again, Pat.
I'm a
time
professional
out.
video game player.
Again with the water bottle. It's like
Like for the love of
That
God,
was
man.
unintentional. Like, just things are hard to hold.
we're gonna get you like a soft, like cushy.
Yeah,
bottle.
get him
Maybe
a
like a
get,
snuggie, like
get him
a
a wa- get him a,
snuggie.
What
Give
the
him
hell's a snuggie?
No, we're gonna get you one of these. We're gonna get you like a koozie to like go on the bottom
A
of
koozie
it.
does it.
Yeah,
A
koozie.
snuggie is what you mean to say is a snuggie,
Yeah.
and that's that fucking thing with the sleeves, the blanket with the
I
sleeves.
combined a koozie with a.
You didn't combine anything. You just made a stupid
you
word.
You just said a word that had syllables. But yes, Jordan is very interested
Sorry, yeah,
in
go ahead.
video games. He's a professional video game player. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I play Super Smash Bros. Competitively. Also Pokemon. What else do I do?
That's impressive. I've
That's
never
really
heard
cool.
that before.
Is that on your resume? Is that on your resume?
No,
I would.
I don't
I would.
have
Tor-
that.
no, I would totally put that on my resume.
Professional video
People
game
like
No, if
weird
I was
shit.
like finalist in Pokemon tournament, I would totally put that on my
I wasn't
resume
a finalist,
as
though.
awards and
I
recognitions.
feel like you can take that
that's
to
what I would put.
academic. They tell you, you gotta cross this shit off. You can't
Yeah,
do
I
that.
mean, I had the second place talent show in my award stuff, and I got a job with.
I mean, you can get like a scholarship, like they can pay for all of Stevenson if you win the Pokemon World Championship.
Nuh-uh.
So,
Shit.
you can,
That's
and
awesome.
you get a nice little trophy, and you meet the creator of Pokemon. So
Is he
cool.
still around?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're,
Well,
they're creating
yeah.
the app. Have you not checked the page?
the creator of
Posted it.
Nintendo.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't really get into Pokemon, so I don't.
Oh,
I didn't
well,
look
the
into
leader.
it.
Well,
Nintendo
you just suck, pretty much.
I'm not. I'm gonna be the opposite. I'm not a big anime
Yeah,
fan.
tell them if they make a Batman Pokemon, then you'll get into it.
Yeah.
Pokemon?
A Batman Pokemon.
Who is this Pokemon?
Zubat.
It's like Batman. With Zubat.
Batman!
It's Batman! Oh my god! I was peeking. I'm sorry. I just screamed into the mic.
It's like batarang, Batclaw, complain about dead parents,
Yeah.
freeze
That's
gun.
his
Like
powers?
those are his attacks
Yeah,
right
like
there.
complaining about that.
Yeah, we'll make a Pokemon.
That's like
card.
It's actually a move call.
that's
He's
like when he gets the
a
Mega
boy when he does
Evolution.
that.
It's like he's just crying the entire time because his parents died.
There's a move called Fake Tears.
Wow.
Fake tears,
you-
yeah.
Fake tears.
I don't think he would have fake tears. He's
Batman
been fucked
doesn't
up.
cry.
He had just like
It's
little
messed
eye
up.
drops. He just puts it.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's naturally
Like,
gonna
just
cry.
give me a moment.
Look at me sad. Look at me sad.
Anyway, back to pick of the week. Do you want to go first, Dan?
Oh, okay, sure. My pick of the week is something I half listened to because didn't realize we were going to do pick of the weeks, but that's okay. Mine is Gary Clark Jr.'s new album that came out 2 days ago, so on September 11th. Never forget. And it was called The Story of
Sunny Boy Slim.
What is it?
Story of Sunny Boy Slim.
Sunny Boy Slim. That's it. It's a red cover. I can remember the cover, and it's a little kid sitting at a bus stop.
Sounds like a rap.
It does sound like a rap, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is that what you said, rap?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not.
It's not. It's nothing
Not
like
at
a
all.
rap. It's not like Jesus or something. It's Gary Clark Jr. is a blues, rock, psychedelic guitar player and singer. And the album's really pretty cool. It's a lot more instrumental than his past work, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially with the blues. and I really dig it, and I want to listen to the rest, and I recommend it to you if you like blues, if you like rock, or if you like just music in general. It's definitely worth investing a few minutes in, like especially if you have Spotify. It's free, so even if you hate it, you didn't waste any money on it, which Spotify is great. I'm going to do a shameless plug for Spotify. Spotify is great. I was hesitant at it at first, and then I was like, you know what, let me do the fun 1 month trial and stuff. I'm paying for $10 a month for that shit because it's great. Like, you could get any song, and you can make a playlist.
Except Taylor Swift.
That's
like half my playlist.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about Taylor Swift because honestly, I don't think she's very talented. I'm gonna say it. Sorry, fangirls. We probably lost 6 viewers. It's fine.
6 of the 7, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry because I don't find her talented, and I find her to be a bitch. Maybe she's not.
You've been saying shit the past like 5 minutes. You can say
that's
bitch.
where I'm gonna stop. I know. That's where I'm gonna. I maxed.
Sorry, Mom.
I maxed out my quota of curse
For the
words
Barney
in the first
crowd,
10 minutes. So actually, not even 5 minutes. I'm out. So yeah, I just don't dig it. But Spotify is wonderful. Okay, and if you're a student and you give them a call and you tell them that you're a student and you use a student email, you get it for $5 a month. And
That's
hopefully
amazing they have a student fee for Spotify. Like, of all things.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that at all.
well, because kids our age mostly listen to Spotify.
Yeah,
They
but who
use
cares? Like, how's it benefiting our education? Like, if you get a program like a Final Draft or something for
Amazon Prime is a student discount.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, but I order textbooks off it. I have the student because I order textbooks.
I just order stuff I don't need, like movies and stuff.
You need movies.
I don't
You
need
need
them.
movies.
Well,
I
depending on your
want
major.
them,
Whoa.
but I don't need them.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cut you off. I'm taking away your binder and your computer and everything. And you're not gonna watch movies for an entire week.
Don't do that. But
We're gonna do an
That's just
experiment.
crazy,
We're gonna
man.
do an experiment.
I could go a week without
No, you
watching.
couldn't.
I could probably go.
Any
Wait, you're
source
gonna take
of media,
Netflix too?
Any source of media whatsoever.
Media.
Netflix,
Define media.
Phone too,
phone too.
Oh.
just for a week.
Yeah, you're gonna be off the grid for 1 week.
I could go.
Okay, but can we start on Tuesday? Because I need it for my birthday. So,
You gotta respond to all those Facebook posts.
yeah.
I try to do it like as soon as it happens. Like
Yeah, but
thank
you know, all right.
Like thanks,
I have
man.
a question for that. Do you like? Is it less douchey to like individually go like, "Hey, thank you," or even give them a like, or are you one of those people that are just like, "Thank you, everybody,
No,
for giving me a birthday wish"?
I like and thank every person on Facebook who wished me happy birthday. I feel like to me it's more
I
personal.
don't usually like it. I'll usually just say thank you or
I like and
something.
thank
I
Because
usually like, and then overall, I do
Like a
That too.
thank you. Yeah.
I'd say to me because like obviously it's not as personal as like sending like a thank you card or something, but like the modern age today, like to me like saying thank you as a
because
comment is
think
like
about it for them. Like I know for me, when I'm wishing other people happy birthday, I'm usually kind of like, if it's more than one person, I'll write happy birthday once. This is how lazy I am. Copy it and then just paste it to everybody else. Now, if it's a close friend, I'll obviously add like their name or like some
Yeah.
explanation points or whatever.
Oh.
But if I
or
like,
if it's girl.
Whoa.
or if it's a girl,
You gotta add like
package.
3 exclamation marks, maybe a smiley. You
right?
know.
Maybe like the present emoji.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Because
special.
you're not buying them anything. You're just gonna give them that present emoji.
But
Like,
that's a
your
present
gift.
enough because that makes them feel like they're special.
The fact that
Right.
we
I don't know.
acknowledge-
And
I
then
think
what's
I feel
that?
worse from
What's
that.
that like thing? It's like it looks
The
like kind of
confetti.
fireworks,
The confetti.
confetti. Yeah, you give them
party
that.
popper.
Yeah, the
Party
like,
popper,
popper,
that's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's like the ball in like Smash Bros. Melee. Like you throw it up.
The
and,
party
like,
ball.
Ba-ba-da-da. Yeah, you know
I
what I'm
don't
talking
really
about.
know.
Yeah, screw you
But
guys.
yeah, so then I copy and paste it, and it'll just say happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, and I just hit post,
Yeah.
and then I'm done. And that's it. But then I get a couple of thank yous and likes and stuff, but I never knew like what's the proper.
I mean, there's nothing proper, I
It
guess.
all it depends on what you feel like doing.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, my mom like is really big about thank you cards. I'm personally not. Like,
Yeah, I don't
if
get
I
it.
see you in
All my
person,
parents are.
I'm gonna
just
thank
thank
I'm
you.
gonna thank
I
you.
usually just do phone calls.
I'm
Yeah,
not
phone
doing that
calls.
either.
Like
It
relatives
does
and
take
stuff
time.
like that.
I don't know. I'm thinking about getting into thank you cards more though, just because it is a little more personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if all they're doing is saying happy birthday to you on Facebook,
Yeah.
you're gonna send them a
Okay.
thank
Well,
you
obviously
card?
something like that. But like if somebody gives you a gift, like, even if you're having at like a party and somebody gives you a gift,
Then,
like,
okay,
even
yeah.
like sending a thank you card is like. 'Cause-
I'm just talking about Facebook though.
Oh, okay. Well, Pat. Pick of the week.
I guess we're
Finish
just dropping
cracking
that
your
right
water
there.
bottle.
So
What'd you
that's it on the Facebook thing, I guess. We're
Yeah.
just gonna-
You kind of caught me off guard there. So yeah, my pick of the week is going to be the first issue that came out, I think, a couple days ago of Star Wars Shattered Empire. It's part of the Journey to the Force Awakens.
Don't they introduce Poe's parents in that?
Yeah.
Boba
Okay.
Fett?
Get closer to your
Yeah,
mic.
okay.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so, spoiler alert.
My bad.
You asked.
I okay. You might
Okay,
wanna
this show is spoiler alert.
Yeah.
You know
Okay,
what I mean?
so guys, for you guys listening, this is gonna be a spoiler alert. Yeah, it does introduce Poe Dameron's parents.
Damron? Is it Damron?
Sorry, I said
Dameron?
Dameron's
sure.
parents, I believe it's Shara and Kess. Those are his parents' names.
Did you have 2 moms?
No.
No, Shara is the.
They're not that
the mom.
far
Kess
along.
is the.
Ooh, my time hop's
Yeah.
waiting.
Oh, it sounds, I don't know. It sounds like 2 girls' names.
No, it's not. Well, because this actually picks up like within like the last few minutes of the climax from Return of the Jedi.
Oh, okay.
And then and basically he was. You could argue he was conceived during the night of the Ewok party, basically, which I think is fucking hilarious.
That is really funny. Okay, you have 4 F words left. Go ahead.
It was fucking awesome.
All right, now you're done. That's it.
No, that was
No, just
3.
3.
We got 1 more.
Oh, okay.
You guys should
Save it.
Fucking.
Why would you do it now?
You blew it.
No, yeah, you can't say it for
Now we
41
can't bring Hugh
minutes.
Jackman in here.
Fuck!
FCC
went over.
is going to be all over us.
You went over it.
You're banned.
That's pretty
Yeah, we're
funny,
taking
though, 'cause
Jordan's
Steve
our.
did the Ewok party.
Get out. Jordan's our guy now.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Go
So
on.
I'd be the MVP.
That's your whole plan all along. Sabotage me.
No,
Bastard.
Pat's trying to be the LVP right now.
I'm on my time hop right now. I'm looking at my tweets. I was such a dork. So okay, 2 years ago today, I go, "Who's around today? Because I'm home in New Jersey and want to chill." what a loser! I had to text. I'm sitting outside the high school belting out to "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing" by Aerosmith. This is my tweets. 15 minutes left of being a child, then I'm officially an adult. Who will be the first person to wish me happy birthday in 2 minutes?
Wow, no, you're not that guy.
You don't sound like a
Nobody
loser. You
likes
sound
that.
like an
Nobody
asshole.
likes that guy who's like, "It's my birthday" on the social media on their birthday.
especially men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like girls can get away with it, I think.
You gotta slip that in casually. You gotta be like, oh,
Ah,
I
do
played
that
video games
after
on the
I
weekend,
do.
and then I'm going home for the weekend for my birthday. Oh, it's your birthday? Yeah. Just
And
come
then
at
I
me.
posted a quote 5 years ago on my Facebook that said, "Film lovers are sick people. Francois Truffaut."
Are you not a film lover now?
I am. I guess I'm sick.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. Fun fact. Speaking of video games, 1985, Super Mario Brothers debuted on the Nintendo Entertainment System in Japan.
From
Today. 30 years ago today.
That's pretty cool.
Hey,
Excellent.
and you were just mentioning that.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough on time.
Jordan.
All right.
Yeah, sorry. Check out Shadow Empire. But yeah, go ahead. Check out the offshore thing.
I did. That's what I do.
My
Yeah.
recommendation would be The Babadook. It's pretty much, what would it be? Could you count it as a foreign film?
Yeah, it's an Australian film.
Oh, it's Australian. I thought it was
Yeah.
English. Well, if you're tired of jump scares from the regular old horror movies, watch The Babadook because they don't go as the normal American way, like, oh, something's in the closet and it's just gonna pop out and kill you or eat
It's
your head.
terrifying,
or something
though, man.
like that. But you know it's
I
coming.
can get
You want it
tired
to.
real quick.
Yeah, exactly. So The Babadook, it does things like straight in your face. Like for one instance,
I don't want
this-
anything to be done straight in my face.
This deity, this
That's what she
ghost
said.
deity, exactly.
It is what she
It
said.
will just come at you in broad daylight. It will come at you.
Ha.
That's what she said.
In my face?
Don't
Ah,
It's gonna
Yes,
come at your
Greg,
face.
gotta carry on a towel.
But yeah,
Ew.
it just does a lot of bold moves that makes you just kind of unnerved at it.
You assholes. He's trying to do it. Thing
I know, I'm sorry.
You just keep saying dirty things, and like, as if it's not, as if it's okay. You can't let that slide.
Maybe I should tone it down with that. No, it's okay.
I mean,
Just use bigger words.
Now I feel like
Alright,
Michael
got it.
Scott from The Office, like Steve Carell's character. That's what she said. Like he can't help it; it's part of his genes.
But
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
Babadook,
okay.
it's on Netflix. You have no reason not to watch it. Go and do it now.
Unless you don't have Netflix.
Or you're scared.
Pause, get the thing.
Or unless
and
you're
then-
broke and you can't buy it, that's why.
But finish this
You buy Best
podcast
Buy?
first. Finish listening to this first.
Yeah,
Then you
yeah.
watch.
We saw it on Best Buy when we went to get all
leave
those
us.
superhero anime
Yeah, they actually
movies.
have one. I didn't buy it, but they have a copy where it's like a flip book. Like you just open.
Oh,
it.
they have the
yeah,
actual
like the
What's
first
this
one.
called?
Is, the Babadook.
Yeah, it's about a child. It's like a children's book that's really fucked up, and I will not be buying that. I will be burning.
I didn't buy
everything.
that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to spoil it, so I'll leave you.
that was a bit of a
to you.
spoiler. But yeah.
Oh, I have seen
No,
this
no.
thing before. I've seen advertisements for it.
The Babadook.
Yeah.
The Babadook sounds like you take a shit.
Babadook. All right, there it goes.
On top of stuff.
I've been having a card.
Patrick's throwing water right now. He's throwing
Yeah.
the water.
Let him finish.
Don't choke. Don't choke. Oh! Dude, you alright?
You alright?
Can somebody get him a towel?
Please stand by.
He does.
Test,
Yeah.
test. Are we? Oh, is it rolling?
Are we gone? Are we going again?
I don't know how to work these controls.
So Patrick almost
Oh
died.
yeah. Okay, we're going.
Patrick.
What even was that funny?
He swallowed water. What do you? Yeah, were you laughing at the fat bastard thing, or?
The fact that you guys are like, I don't know.
Imitating what a Babadook sounds like or feels like.
I took the drink of water at the wrong time.
It started coming out of his nose. It was weird. It was a weird
It was
experience.
scary.
What I was gonna say before
Like
we had
Bobby.
this faucet leak was today we went. Greg and I went out to eat to the diner and we were talking about Austin Powers and
Yeah, because they're talking about making another one or something.
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
hope so.
Me
I'd love
too.
to
I miss Mike
They're
Myers.
so funny. Anyway.
You sure you're good?
Good,
Don't drink
yeah.
anymore. Look, you
It's all
clearly have bad omens with water and podcast. You make too much noise.
You
And if you don't make enough noise, it comes out of your
deep
nose.
throw water and choke on it. It's not. It's just not.
You literally just can't win.
No,
Should we bring a paper towel like on standby?
we're gonna bring you juice for the
Yeah.
future. We'll try juice next time.
Try juice.
Yeah, that might be worse.
That's
You
what
think
I'm
you
thinking.
would choke harder with
That'd probably
juice, or
burn,
do you think
yeah,
it doesn't
like-
matter?
No, soda.
Put
would
like
burn.
6 Tylenol PM in there. He's just out for the entire podcast.
Yeah, we're like, all right, Patrick, we'll see you in an hour.
So Patrick, what's your pick of the week? I was.
Yeah, and I'm Patrick.
Superhero.
Okay.
My pick of the week on Friday.
Who asked you?
I asked myself.
That's
Very
very
each
arrogant.
other
of you.
off all
This
the
is,
time.
this is my shit. Well, he finished his Babadook thing. You choked. I
you
feel like it was a
sure?
good segue.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
yeah, he finished.
Watch it. That's what she said.
Patrick, Dan, and I went to see.
Don't sink to their level, man. So you know.
Oh my gosh. Patrick, Dan, and I went to see Mad Max in IMAX
Fury Road.
on
Say that 5
Mad
times.
Max
fast.
and Nine.
my Mad Max Fury Road in IMAX. I'll put a little filler in there so I don't have to say that 5 times fast. On Friday, 9/11, never forget. And
Is
it
that
was,
like a thing we have to do now?
I don't think we have to, I don't know if we have to
Just for
always
respect.
bring it up, but I think it's media. I feel like it's a respectful thing
Well,
to do.
I saw something, just a side note for a second.
Yeah, let's
that
keep doing that.
Yeah, well, keeps it rolling here. We're trying to make an hour. I saw it was a picture of like it was like slavery, get over it, like this thing, get over it, and it was called How White People Think,
Oh.
and it was like slavery, get over it, this thing, get over it, like civil rights, get over it, and then for 9/11 it was just like never forget,
Yeah.
and I was like, wow, that's pretty deep.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, like, I'll be, like, respectful on the day, but I'm not, like, overly enthused, like...
right. I mean, I'm
I don't
patriot,
remember it.
but
I don't remember that. I don't remember
I don't
it.
really remember.
Yeah,
it.
I don't know where I
I
was.
think I remember it, but I think it's almost like
I remember
I've made
images.
my own memories, but didn't actually happen. So
I might
I'm
have
not
been-
sure.
I remember
Just like
images
in
from
class doing some shit.
Yeah, I think
and
we're
was
all
like,
in
I was
class.
yeah.
I was like,
left
what
in
are they?
school.
What are they pulling us up to the TV for? I thought I
I
was
know,
playing
like,
like.
in
Home
hindsight, like
Alone
right now,
or
a good idea to turn that on.
Not for little kids. No,
Yeah. They sent us some early, actually. I remember that.
we're one of the last. I'm trying to think who would be the last ones. I guess. Yeah, no, probably us. We're probably
Yeah, that's because my
us
little brother doesn't
or
remember. He was born.
the sophomores now in college would be the last grade to have any sort of memory. I think of it.
Yeah, my
I'm a
little
freshman.
brother.
Of, like, leaving school the day.
School, something. 'Cause 3 or 4 is when you start forming memories,
yeah.
but solid like things that would probably hold up. Probably like last
Yeah,
year.
because my brother was born the month after, actually.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, look who it is
Yeah.
now.
Did you
Dropping
just say-
bottles.
So we saw Mad Max on Friday. In IMAX. It came back to theaters for
Just for the
one
one
day
day.
only
3D, too.
Oh.
in 3D. And it was one of the greatest cinematic experiences I've ever had, personally.
He says that about every movie.
I don't say that. What other movies have I said that about? Give me 3. Give me 3
Three
movies.
movies?
3 movies I've said that about.
Okay, no, you don't say that.
That's what I thought. But no, seriously, it
I'll
was.
come up with them.
The way the cinematography, one of Dan's favorite parts was when it's nighttime.
Oh yeah.
It's blue.
The day for night scenes, yeah.
The day for night scenes are really cool. During some of the action scenes, there's a lot of fast paced camera work that happens to it just looks awesome. It's a very great movie. You really don't have to see the ones from the 80s to get it. I don't
They're loosely connected,
Thing.
usually around the beginning.
Just the fact of like the daughter
Like,
and stuff.
yeah, but other than that, I don't think you have to see them. So get it on DVD, Blu-ray,
Preferably Blu-ray.
probably Blu-ray. Find it illegally. I don't care.
No, wait a minute though. If you're gonna watch it,
Disclaimer.
I wouldn't watch it on the computer. I don't think you'd get the same experience. Watch it on the biggest screen you possibly can,
You can
Yeah.
find, yeah.
because
No, that's definitely that's the only reason I wanted to see it that day, because and before that, the only time I'd ever see it again was on I don't know, a giant TV at my friend's house.
right.
Like I wouldn't have seen it anywhere else, because I felt the same way with Avatar. as well.
Which one?
The stupid one. With
Blue
James, what?
No,
The
Last
blue
Airbender.
people.
Well, the other stupid one. They're both stupid.
The
but
blue one with James Cameron.
Yeah,
like
James
the
Cameron
tall-
one.
Oh, that's how you
I feel like I missed out on an
the
experience
blue
though, because when I saw it, it was in my grandma's house and like her tiny TV, and I was like sitting on a crowded
Oh, no,
couch
you
with my
missed out.
family. Yeah, I felt like I missed out, but at the same time, like I remember like going over like the plot in my head, like even after the movie was like it wasn't that complicated of anything. If
it's
anything,
just
visually,
Pocahontas.
it was great, which is very much what it is with Mad Max. I mean, the plot line's also pretty solid as far as the way the chase scene goes and the reasoning
God.
for everything that's happening, but in the same sense, I felt like they missed it with that. So yeah, Dan's right. If you do get a chance to see it, try to see it on like the biggest TV with like the best speakers possible.
Well, that's why, like, when I knew I was gonna buy it, I pretty much knew I was gonna buy it walking out of that theater. Like when the credits roll, I was like,
You said like you pre-ordered it, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's certain movies I'll do that for, and you know that I like it. And I was like, it has to be Blu-ray, because there's no like DVD. I mean, to the normal eye, you wouldn't notice it between a DVD and a Blu-ray, but Blu-ray is probably gonna be the closest you'll ever get. So it had to be done that way. But yeah, really cool movie. I wish on the Blu-ray they were supposed to do a black and white version of it, because George Miller said that was the best version that he thought of it, but he didn't want to release it in black and white because nowadays only like artsy films are done in black and white and stuff like Nebraska and other artists or whatever. So he didn't want to do it that way, but he was going to release it on the Blu-ray along with supposedly a silent black and white version where just the musical score was there, and I think you'd even get an interesting experience with it, like just like that, like
Yeah.
none of the dialogue.
That's a cool way to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it almost already is.
it would be almost all. It would be all visual and like the musical cues, but for right now, there's no way of seeing that.
Oh, yeah, that probably would have been on the cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be its own separate thing. It wouldn't include with anything. I feel like it'd
probably
separate
be
thing.
almost like the 10th anniversary
Yeah.
version of it.
Yeah,
Be
might
like,
be
now
that,
we're
yeah.
gonna release it. You know,
Who knows where Blu-ray is going to be in 2 years?
Yeah, seriously,
Could
probably
be.
not even existent. It's probably gonna be all 4K.
yeah. Well,
Uh,
Blu-ray is, I think, almost 4K. Isn't it?
well, you
Some
told me
of
it's
it
like
is.
DVD, then it's Blu-ray, then it's 4K, then it's film, right?
No, film and well, yeah, they're very like neck and neck kind
Right.
of. Well, there's 6K, 8K. There's a bunch of them. A lot of Ks.
I know, yeah, they just released 8K or something like that, or announced it.
Most
It's a good day when you watch an 8K. You know.
With what? On what?
Oh my gosh.
what?
There's an Ice Cube song.
Oh,
You guys are not cultured.
I don't even get that.
what
What does that have to do with anything,
Yeah.
Jordan?
Why would you?
Why
have
would
gotten
you
it?
get it?
Because balls.
You're cultured.
Are
Yeah.
you saying that?
Because you're cultured?
I'm cultured.
No, you're saying it because
I'm
you're black.
smart.
Don't even try to hide.
Hardwired.
Don't even try to hide the reason why. We all knew the reason why you said that.
Damn it, it usually worked.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
That one doesn't work on us.
Oh. And it's like you had to say it yourself, that
'Cause
the
of
black
me.
thing, because it's weird. Like it's because you're black. They would have been like,
Yes, society just has a head turn, and all
Really?
of a sudden, like administration's in here.
oh, we
like,
probably
you can't
lost
say that.
people a while ago when they were like, they didn't help him when he was choking. They just let him go. Until like we lost people already.
Oh, guys, I did. Damn,
So
me a towel.
anybody that's still listening to this at this point is
Like-
sicko, just like we are. And you deserve our friendship.
Yeah, friend us. Do you want to tell the audience
Follow
what
me
other
on
movies
Instagram.
that
Just
George
kidding.
Miller has directed?
What?
You want to tell the audience what other movies George Miller has directed? Because I didn't find out until you guys told me.
Okay, so
Because George Miller is a very diverse director
George, very diverse.
who directed Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah, he did all 4 Mad Maxes, but in between the 3rd and 4th Mad Max, he decided to do a little old story about a talking
Yeah, he talks.
pig named Babe.
Actually, nominated for Best Picture.
Well, Babe's a great movie.
It's a great
Never
movie.
seen it.
Anybody's ever grown up in America has seen Babe. Have you seen Babe?
Except
No.
me.
Whoa!
Except these 2 people.
You haven't seen Babe?
No, I keep saying that. I don't know how many more times I have to
Babe,
say
But
it.
you haven't seen. We're
Oh,
gonna,
he also directed, I think, one of the segments of the Twilight Zone movie, along with Spielberg and
Okay.
Ah.
I can't believe you guys haven't seen it.
So what's
The
Babe
other
about?
one was
What's-
Happy Feet.
and Happy Feet 2. I like
Oh.
the first Happy Feet. That was actually.
I don't think I saw all
No, it was
that.
great. I miss Brittany Murphy tremendously.
I think I'm sick of Happy Feet.
I miss her
because
so
my mom
much.
Was like into that for so long. She likes.
Your mom was?
Yeah, she likes cartoon movies.
Animated, yeah.
The Somebody to
Yeah.
Love performance at the end. I think I have it on my music
The Brittany
library.
She talks about nothing but Happy Feet, and
Yeah.
then switched on to Megamind.
Yeah, the one
so
from the soundtrack.
I just can't handle either.
Megamind's great. I like Megamind. I gotta watch
Megamine's
it.
very funny. It's just I'm not saying it. I'm not gonna say it.
Very good.
I don't want something to happen.
Very good pick.
If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, find me on any social media site, and I'll DM you, and I'll let you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we'll send pictures.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Very good. I was looking at you. I was like,
Yeah.
Tread lightly.
Yeah, I know.
We'll have to tell Jordan off air too.
Yeah, we'll tell
He's
Jordan
probably
off air.
wondering.
It's very funny.
I'm in the dark. I don't understand.
Wait, he did Megamind?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
I was wondering why you
bring
guys
up?
were
Yeah, why'd you bring
Why
up?
the hell would you
said
bring up Megamind?
because he said his mom was obsessed with Happy Feet and then got on the Megamind train. I said, yeah, Megamind. Oh no, I'm just naming movies like
I was confused at first.
You know,
I didn't know.
The Patriot. That's a good movie.
That's on Netflix now.
Yeah, it is.
That's a wrong name.
Mm-hmm.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Mel.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, that's right.
And Jason Isaacs, actually.
Yeah, you say that like, oh, because of Gods and Monsters. Our main topic.
Our main topic today.
Which we're now more than 20 minutes into.
So I think it's
probably.
time. I think it's a good segue.
Although I'm having fun.
I'm having fun too, but I feel like we need more substance, for our viewers.
Well, let's
Why?
talk
Maybe
about,
people might not like substance.
since it's like
You don't want to get into substance abuse.
I kind of want to abuse the substance right now because I'm sure
You're picking it up like you're going to show somebody it.
Yeah, so I'm showing you guys right now. Actually, at 30 minutes before we started recording this podcast, we finished Justice League Gods and Monsters. You guys can look at it right here.
Yes.
sorry for you guys listening.
Which is a very, very recent, probably in the past couple months or so.
It came out this year, yeah.
Yeah, like very recently.
I'll tell you what, it came out within the last 9 months.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a fair assumption.
Because we're in the 9th month of 2015, and it came out in 2015, so I can't be wrong.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
So I saw that recently, and I liked it a lot.
Recently, as in the last hour.
The last hour, and but I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was very different, but I was really liking the changes, but God, it made me want. Yeah, I wanted more from it.
I do.
Well, I'm going to give a quick little story synopsis
Go
here.
for it.
Let's see if I understood what was happening.
Basically,
Basically,
on your computer the whole time.
well, I was setting up for this.
Okay, you were not.
Yes, I was.
All right.
I was putting up his. Oh, by the way, shameless plug. Patrick finally put up
Finally.
his first freaking
Hallelujah.
podcast.
It's been a busy couple of weeks. Okay.
Then wait a minute. His excuse for not doing his podcast in the past was I'm making my outline and story story thing.
But
then
but
then when he talks about it in his podcast, it's things he said he saw the day before he did his podcast.
all three things he talks about is things he watched the day before or the day of.
I did a couple of last minute changes. So
A couple.
You changed the entire outline of
So
everything.
what happened to the other like that outline? Just like garbage.
kind of.
Okay. Anyway, so this story.
That's the structure of my show, man. Okay, it's pretty
Just
loose.
very
and
loose.
I'm gonna spend so much time creating an outline, and then I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna watch 3 movies in one day and just talk about that.
Like, what's the $4 bin at Walmart? I'll do
That's
that.
right. That's right. You can find some good stuff there.
You can.
Very hit or miss. But yeah, so this is Justice League Gods and Monsters is about the Trinity, which is Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
Patrick's Wonder Woman.
Patrick is Wonder Woman. I'm Batman, and Greg
I'm
is
Superman.
Yeah.
I think that makes me hurt, but no, I don't mind.
I know it doesn't. I know.
10.
Joke's
I'll be
on you.
10.
You're who?
I'll be 10.
You're Tim. Hey, Tim was my favorite character.
4.
Jen and I were joking at Halloween that we should be the Trinity, and you would be like the incredibly Harry took way too much steroids.
Like the trans.
You had too many beaver
dear.
tranquilizers, Bernice, and just super Harry Wonder Woman. God damn you, Bernice!
Damn it, Wonder Woman!
I am the knight. You are Harry. What a great movie.
You didn't have any water near you, right? You're not going to start choking
God,
again.
no.
Anyway, we'll have to give you like a warning, like choke's coming. Don't drink any water.
You guys are so
Alright, continue the storyline.
So the storyline is it's the Trinity, but it's like a different version of them, and they essentially.
But it's weird though because they're not Clark, Bruce, and Diana.
No.
But there's Silas Stone, who is Cyborg's dad.
Right. Basically, every other
yeah.
character's the same except for them.
Ray Palmer, Lex Luthor's in there, Steve Trevor.
I guess
Wait.
they decided to do that because that would get really confusing. Like I don't.
No,
Maybe it was just too many
I would have.
characters.
I know it's too many characters, but it was weird for me because you have the Trinity, who's totally different, and if anything should not change in any superhero thing ever, it's the Trinity, in my opinion.
Right.
But you're gonna have every
staple.
other side character stay the same. To me that makes no sense. Even Victor Freeze is in there too as well.
But spoiler alert.
Oh yeah. Oh, spoiler alert for the rest of this. Yeah.
What the hell happened to Ray Palmer? Didn't he go like missing and they never found him? Or
No,
was he
they
just
found
dead?
him, but he was sliced in half, and they.
When did that happen?
It was
It was
during.
set in a line, which
It was when Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor were fighting.
Oh, it was just like in a throwaway line.
was
Yeah,
a throwaway line.
It was a throwaway line. She was like, because the fight was.
Everyone's dead.
Yeah, tell me if I win, you tell me. If
Right.
I lose, you have me. Which DC, good for you.
I kind of wish he lost. I want to see her get halved.
Get halved. That means two things.
Right?
Yeah.
So after they fought,
Okay, so that's when they said.
Steve Trevor goes. They found Ray Palmer's body sliced in half at the bottom of the ravine. They think they've identified the weapon, which was a hint at her sword.
Right.
Yeah, but continue your story.
Okay, so then it's basically they're doing their thing, and they're a lot darker than the normal Trinity. Even for Batman and stuff, like they're all about killing, and like he's a vampire. More so just like that he like sucks blood and like has fangs and stuff. Like more like a bat, I should say, not a vampire. But Kirk Langston.
Yes.
He in the normal universe would be Man-Bat, and this one he was Batman. So that was an interesting little touch there. And then
that's the Man-Bat theme song.
Superman and Wonder Woman's names were made up just for this universe thing. Like they didn't have any like
I was
relevance.
wondering, like, who the hell is Becca, like, in an alternate, like...
Yeah, it wasn't
Wonder
like
Girl
they were
or
doing something clever with those two. They were just like, Becca and
Like, they should have
some
a last
Spanish
name.
name.
Yeah, what was his name? What was even his name?
Gu-
It was
Juan.
not. It was not Juan.
Juan.
No,
Stereotypical
it wasn't
Juan.
Juan.
Which one?
No, but it was interesting.
Super Juan.
Super
Juan.
Juan.
Do you really want me to look it up, or you?
Yeah, look it up. I'm
Okay.
going to talk about the different character backgrounds. So yeah, Kirk was originally Man-Bat, and his
Okay, I got it.
Continue.
Hernan Guara.
What?
Hernan Guara. That's
is
my Spanish accent.
Yeah,
Super.
I was gonna say.
That is definitely Spanish.
You seem proud of that.
But Kirk's, if you guys know the Man-Bat origin, or if you don't, it is that he is a scientist working on fusing human DNA and bat DNA, and instead of using, a rabbit like everybody else does, he decides to use
It was
himself.
like Jekyll and Hyde when they tested on themselves.
Yeah, you pretty much Jekyll and Hyde it, and then he got infused with the bat DNA and basically became a bat. Like, he still looks like a human, but like he has fangs, he sucks
Red
blood, he
eyes.
has the super.
He's
red
pale,
eyes.
though.
He's pale, yeah.
He sees things in thermal vision.
Thermal
Thermal
vision, like a
vision,
bat
yeah.
would. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Bats
no,
don't
they
see;
use
they're
sonar.
blind.
Sonar.
They're sonar. It's more like a predator.
They are blind, yeah.
Okay,
Why
yeah.
are you in college?
Why?
So he
That's
can
like
learn
middle
things like
school.
that.
That was me. I was not expecting that.
Man, shots
Hernan. Hey, phone's off. We talked about that.
Wait,
I
no.
gave
Now
you
you have to
a
answer.
warning.
You're out. You're
Now
out
you have to
already.
answer it on the podcast.
What?
I do?
Answer,
Oh,
yeah,
I already,
answer.
I already pressed off.
Have her call you back. Hernan Guara.
Hernan Guara, he's actually not the son of Kal-El.
No, he is Kal-El.
No, Jor-El.
Jor-El.
Jor-El. He's not the son of Jor-El. He's actually the son of General Zod
And Lara.
and Laurel. But
He basically like raped her by touching like
That was
the
really
egg.
weird. I was
egg.
kind of confused.
Yeah.
They were
It was like, hey, before you get
I was
blasted
like,
off,
is that her
woo, now you're my
literal
son.
egg or
Oh,
like,
so-
like a mechanical
no,
egg?
it was an
impregnated?
actual egg.
It's like, wow.
So weird.
So that was
be
weird.
so
But
easy.
yeah, General Zod's the dad, so he
Okay.
looks more like Zod, which is why he looks so different.
Has the goatee and stuff.
And Becca, something or another, her backstory
Becca.
is that
She's like
her
Cher.
family.
They really retconned that.
Yeah, her family. She was supposed to marry into the villain Darkseid his family
She was going to
on-
be Becca Darkseid.
on planet Apocalypse,
That
and
sounds so hot.
her family,
Doesn't it?
as soon as they wed, where she was actually very attracted to the son of Darkseid.
Kinda
She actually
like a
felt
porn
something
name,
for
isn't
him.
Yeah.
Becca Darkseid.
Becca
Darkseid.
You just want to know what that dark side is.
Yeah, I like to see her Darkseid.
Where the sun doesn't shine.
Sure.
This is getting gross. Sorry, mom. Sorry, mom. Again.
Yeah, your mom. You're
Yeah,
be
Mom,
really
I'm
upset.
okay, actually. Okay, you're okay. She's fine.
Oh yeah, Patrick's still alive.
Yeah, Mom, I'm good.
After the wedding, Becca's family decided to kill everybody on Apocalypse, and ended up killing Becca's husband then, and she basically just left the family, and that's kind of her like weird backstory.
But before she got a sword from him.
She got a sword from the son of Darkseid, which is her weapon, which she uses to fight, and they all kill the
So
Trinity.
romantic.
Yes, they do.
They all kill, which
Until
is
the end.
something different. Well, until the end when they mention it.
Right, and then they're like, yeah, we're not going to kill anymore.
Well, they're not kill. It's like, hey, I don't think we should kill anymore. And Kirk's like, really? And Hanan's
I guess they never really decided. Yeah.
Food for thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But I actually really, really dug that Batman. Like that
Yeah.
inversion of a Batman.
I liked it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd like
liked it
just
so
a
much.
straight up monotone voice, but actually it fits his character.
Michael C. Hall was really good at it.
Mhm.
I'd almost want to see how he would do as regular Batman, just like one time, just be like, see if it works.
Not that voice
Test it.
though.
Huh?
Not that voice though.
What do you think it should be?
It couldn't
More
be
of a
any worse than
Conroy.
Jason O'Hara. Sorry, Jason O'Hara.
No, not sorry, Jason O'Hara. You don't have to be sorry. It's okay.
In like Justice League War and Atlantis,
Sort of Atlantis.
and stuff. It's how did you explain it?
It sounds like Alan Rickman trying to do a Nicolas Cage impression.
right. Well, because he's Irish, trying to do an American accent, trying to do Batman.
It sounds like Batman.
He's like, "Yeah, I can't even do
Green
it."
Lantern, what are you doing?
He's like, "I need some
need the
information." I'm Batman. It's like, what?
No, you're not.
The fuck?
Get out of here. It's like Michael Cera walking in on set. Like, did
Oh.
you just show up by accident?
Yeah, right. I guess I'll audition.
I guess I'll do Superbad. Yeah.
I would love that. Please.
Well, that was like the joke that like Michael Cera just kind of happened to be there when they were filming it, and then they're like, "Oh, all right, we need you over here." And he's like, "Oh," and like he just didn't have like the kahunas to say, "I'm not supposed to be here," and like they just kind of keep putting him in movies, and
Yeah.
he just kind of goes along with
That's
it.
my
So
favorite movie though. Like Michael Cera is great to me.
I met this kid last night who I swear was Michael Cera.
Really?
Yeah, his name was Jack.
Okay.
I can't remember his last name. And I told him that, and I was like, "Has anyone ever told you you look like and have like the mannerisms of Michael Cera?" And he's like, "No."
Okay,
And like I was just like, "Yeah." He's like, "You're Michael Cera."
You're doing it again.
Totally Michael Cera.
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, no, nobody's
But I liked all the Trinity. Like I appreciated. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it because all I was receiving on like Instagram, because I follow like all the DC stuff on Instagram, is like, oh, this God of Gods and Monsters. I'm like, who is that? That's not bad. It's not who are these characters? Like, who is this?
Who are you?
Who are you?
But it's really good. It's a very interesting storyline.
Mm-hmm.
The movie itself.
Well, they do a nice job of like making you think it's one person, and then it turns out to be someone else. And
Yeah.
Someone else.
Keeps you guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was Lex, and then it wasn't Lex, and I was like,
don't say who it is.
Why
Well,
aren't
it's a
you Lex?
spoilers, but
yeah,
Spoiler.
well, yeah, well, you're not. Well, it's not Lex, so spoiler.
I didn't like Lex in
then
this
who is it?
interpretation.
Well, Lex was like the combination of like if Professor
Stephen
X
Hawking.
had like
Stephen
yeah,
Hawking, Professor X.
Professor X was
Yeah,
Stephen
they nerfed
Hawking.
him
Had
back
X
then.
sex.
Yeah.
About to get another one.
That was a good one.
About
That was a good one.
They had
X.
they had X,
They had X.
so
Triple
lots of X.
Double X's.
Ew.
That's
Ew, gross. Oh man.
Yeah.
We also watched The Throne of Atlantis.
Which Pat has seen. Have you seen it, Jordan?
No.
Spoiler.
Tell me about it.
You can borrow it. We won't like
I
go
don't
into
have
any
one.
details.
Wait.
It's pretty much just the origins
Of Aquaman.
of Arthur Curry's Aquaman.
Can it be played on a laptop?
No.
I'm actually might have a digital version.
I'm
which
sure if you go on
have.
Pet Locker or something like that, you could.
I have the digital version, or I have a DVD player too. It's Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. So
You let me borrow all that.
I'd
Wait,
let
it
you
has a
borrow the
DVD in it?
DVD
I don't have a player.
in your
In
computer.
your computer.
Oh,
It plays
That's what I
DVDs.
said. Can I just play
Yeah,
it?
they
on
come-
Well, I didn't realize.
Right.
Well, I was thinking we were thinking Blu-ray.
We thought it was just Blu-ray, but if it has a DVD
Yeah,
in it,
it's
then you
DVD
can.
and H and
That's the
digital.
one time that comes in handy because I'm
to borrow it.
not a big fan of
combinations.
Blu-ray, DVD, digital, whatever. Because it's like if I'm buying Blu-ray because I want Blu-ray, I don't want the DVD. But in that case, it comes in handy where you're letting it.
Usually, I
somebody
just get
borrow it.
the digital copy from iTunes because I don't need the internet to watch.
Yeah.
Because with Google Plus, you do.
You can download it with if you do that digital copy and you put it on the app Flickster, you can download it to your computer and travel with it. And then you just like if you get home or whatever, you just delete it, and then like next time you travel, you can download it again. Whatever, it's pretty handy.
That's cool.
Works the same kind of way where you don't need the internet.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Throne of Atlantis was really good. Yeah, it's basically just the origins of Aquaman. You kind of find out his backstory a bit.
Which kind of Aquaman?
I mean,
The
I don't know what
super
that means.
narcissistic. I'm Aquaman. Let me tell you my.
Oh
many
no, he's
stories,"
not
or-
like he's
no,
not like
he's not
cheesy.
old and wise Aquaman yet.
Okay.
He's like 20 something. Like he's
right.
a
Yeah,
kid.
he's fairly young.
Oh, okay.
And like it's what is it? The Justice League isn't like officially formed yet. Like it's kind of like a loose thing. But all the other heroes exist, and it's basically. I'm not gonna spoil it for you because you haven't seen it. I want you to see it, but it's good. It's good. It's.
But
good.
it has Jason O'Hara as Batman.
Yeah, but it has Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern.
He is awesome
And
as
Nathan,
Green
That makes up
Lantern.
for it.
Can we just applaud real quick? Can we get a round of applause? Nathan Fillion is such a good guy, and he's awesome in Castle. If you guys haven't seen Castle yet, it's a detective show, but it's not like an ordinary detective show. I feel personally. I feel like the quips are hysterical.
I think it has the best humor out of all the.
I think it's the best humor,
shows.
and honestly, I like it a lot because they have outside storylines that aren't like every single day's a case. Like there's like personal storylines that they take back. Like there's a serial killer that keeps reappearing in the show, but it takes personal attacks on like all the families. You find out Castle's dad was like a secret agent, and there's one time where you see him and you kind of learn that backstory for him. It's really good.
And he's a writer, right? He's not even a cop.
No, yeah, the story of Castle, he's an author. His name's Richard Castle. Was to actually have these books, like you can buy them at BAM or Barnes & Noble. And they also have graphic novels of his Richard Castle's previous series, Derek Storm, which is pretty interesting. They talk about it in the shows. That's really cool. But they have... Yeah, he's a writer, and he wants to write a story about a detective. So he's really good friends with the mayor, so he gets to tag along Kate Beckett. And they go on different cases. The banter's hilarious. There's obviously...
Whose character in his books is like Nikki Heat or something.
Nikki Heat, yeah. And there's an intense sex scene in the book. So after the book comes out, all the characters in the show are like, oh, so you read that love scene in Nikki Heat? She's like, what love scene? What are you talking about?
For a second, I thought you were still talking about Aquaman. I was like,
Is there a love scene? No, there's not a love scene in Aquaman. No, there's not. There's a weird, intense kiss with him and his future wife, but like other than that...
Yeah.
I don't know, animated kisses are weird.
They are weird.
They're weird.
Because they don't add, like, Foley noise to it, so it's just like...
It's just like they're stuck.
Silent, yeah. Well, you can't see it. We're doing it like you could see us.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's interesting. But, yeah, Nathan Fillion's great. He was also in Firefly, which I've yet to see, but I'm planning on seeing that, the cowboy alien story. And he was also... What is the hero's name in Dr. Horrible? That Neil Patrick Harris short movie.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what his name is.
He's in that, and it's great. I think it's also on Netflix. And he's also talking about, currently, has been in the comic book news as being Booster Gold.
He wants to be.
He wants to be Booster Gold, which I'm totally a fan for. He's got, no offense, Nathan Fillion, you got to lose a couple pounds there.
Yeah,
but
I'd rather see him as live-action Green Lantern.
He's got to lose a couple pounds, man.
Either way.
He's got to lose it.
Even then, I don't know, he might be a little too old.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, if you think about it, for like the upcoming Green Lantern movies, like they're doing Green Lantern Corps. So in my mind, every single Green Lantern has been established, from Kyle Rayner to Hal Jordan. So you have Guy and I want to say Tyrese.
John.
It's not
Stewart.
Tyrese. John Stewart. Tyrese Gibson is going to play him. So maybe Hal Jordan is a little bit older.
Right. He could be on his
so
way
it could
out.
work.
Sure, yeah, it could work.
I mean, to me, it's better than Chris Pine. No offense, Chris Pine. I just didn't see he was my Hal Jordan.
Yeah, because he's listening to this.
Chris Pine is probably going to find this. I mean, he's probably going to be at South by Southwest, and we're going to slip him our card. That's pretty much how that's going to go.
We do have business cards.
We do have business cards.
We are legit people.
We are legit.
We're just working on the LLC.
I don't know if the LLC is going to happen so fast.
That's why I said we're working on it.
But we're also trying to get trademarks and copyrights too, so that's pretty cool.
Well, didn't Seth last podcast say to do the LLC first?
Did he?
I think so. So then that way everything else is just kind of like you can do whatever you want under that.
All right.
Let's see what after this.
Yeah, that's some money though. We'll find it. Donations. We're accepting donations for
Indiegogo. Yeah.
We got a Kickstarter going on right now for this.
But we don't like put anything out that somebody would have to purchase right now.
Is it like the views that gets us like money? I don't know.
Yeah, we have to get more views. If we get more views on YouTube,
to be
upwards of about 500,000 or more, then we can start getting paid from YouTube.
Guys, just play our videos on loop. That's all I gotta do.
We'll
create a playlist where it's the same episode just like 10 times.
They can't leave.
Just keep watching
I'm like,
that.
you're stuck here, bitch.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to almost make an account. Hopefully YouTube isn't listening to this. You'd have to make an account that's not your own, and then like be able to do it, because I think they'd catch on if you were just like using like the Geekcast YouTube channel and being like just playing the video over and over again.
Yeah.
I think they'd catch on.
Unless you're just like madly in love with someone.
Right.
Like me. Probably me.
Probably me. You don't know what a bat does.
What?
You don't know what a bat does.
You're not a bat.
No, you didn't know what a bat does. Like he does. He's saying better than you.
Girls like bat logic.
Right. Like, oh my god, you know that they have sonar? I just want you.
I just put the sonar all over my face. Like,
how would that even work?
I think I'm really on topic here.
I don't know. All right. What do you want from me? Okay. These are the jokes. These are the jokes.
Just made some fucking joke.
I'm here once a week, unless we forget like last week.
I'm just an imagine.
Well, last week we were kind of busy. And
Well,
stuff.
last week I was away and I
He
had
was
a thing.
canoeing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Good job.
He's just putting you down.
Like,
I don't mean to.
It's an easy target.
yeah, you're not coming back.
So if I did it to Ben, would I be able to come back?
Did to who?
Ben.
Who's
Who's
Ben?
Ben? I'm Dan.
Dan?
Dan.
Yeah, Danny can come back. I don't give a shit about Dan.
You already started with calling Ben.
Yeah. Step 1, there you go.
I'm sorry.
Step 2, call him
It's
a
fine.
name it's
It's
not
like
his.
three-
I totally don't look like a Ben, but it's okay.
I can see as a Ben.
No. Oh.
I see him as a Josh.
As a Josh.
Josh, no.
I called him ass feet today.
I see him as an
You were
athlete,
calling
yeah.
me that?
Yeah. No, we were talking. Tell him a joke. Tell him the Starfire Robin joke.
Oh, so yeah, it was basically like a conversation. You know how like they have on Facebook where they have like superheroes or stuff, and it looks like they have them like texts back and forth.
Yeah, they have that
Yeah.
in Tumblr, like text from superheroes. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah,
Well, this
no, no.
one was between Robin and Starfire for like Teen Titans, and it was like, let me see if I can remember correctly. It's like he's like, Starfire, you know my real name isn't Robin, right? She goes, oh well, what is it? And he goes, it's Richard, and but
he was
most
Dick.
people call me Dick. And she's like, how do you get Dick from Richard? He goes, you ask nicely. I was like, that's really cool. So we were talking about how do you get for real, how do you get Dick from Richard?
And then
Like,
Dan goes, I don't know, how do you get Greg from Gregory? And I'm just like giving him like a blank stare. And then I was like, how do you get Dan from ass feet? I don't understand. No.
No, the ass feet thing came from when we were walking through Susquehanna, and I said, oh, it smells like feet in here and ass. And you're like, yeah, I hate
then what did I call
ass feet."
you?
You called me like ass something else.
Okay.
Ass wipe.
And then we had feet ass, and then we made the fetus joke.
Whoa.
Right.
Well, it wasn't like it wasn't like
You
it was
made
like,
the fetus joke.
wasn't
Let
like
me
a-
make that perfectly clear.
It wasn't like a
I
fetus
don't make
joke. I was
fetus
like, oh,
jokes,
feet ass.
but that's getting political.
I mean, yeah, it's getting political, but
I don't want to get too political. That's from where
I know what it's from.
I'm referencing my own line.
To describe to people your line.
Oh, so on my other personal YouTube channel, which is Danny Whitehead's channel, the three of us, not Jordan, Jordan, right? That's your name? Yeah. Boo!
Count it.
I gave him the finger. You can't see. But we made this video called "Where Are They Now?" based off an idea Patrick and I had about like celebrities and what they'd be like and blah blah blah. Anyway, what does this blah blah blah? Don't do that. And so that was Telltale Trends video. I'm just racking
all
up
these
the
references, man.
and get to the point, right?
Yeah.
Knock it off, Family Guy.
Yeah. This is like the time when this happened. So it's about a rock star who becomes an actor, and then like the whole thing is a mockumentary. And I played the character of Rip Steele, and in it he's doing this whole long-winded interview, and I ask him about.
Isn't the Final Cut version like 20 minutes long?
It's like 15.
It's like 17.
It's like 15.
It's longer than that.
Do you want to look it up?
Not now.
Okay.
That's
what I thought.
I don't care enough right now.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
So in the story, Pat's character asked me something about not joining the draft or something, and I was like, "Oh, I don't think we should have went to war and Lyndon B. Johnson, blah blah," because it takes place in the '70s. And then I said, "Well, I don't want to get too political, but and then because I was doing a weird British accent, I don't honestly know." But yeah, that's where that line comes from.
No, that's what made it funny is that
Yeah.
he had a British accent.
But I was from
as-
Idaho.
He's from Idaho.
My character,
And then the next interview, which only happened
20 years apart.
not even the 20 years one, the one after the movie or where you,
Oh, for the freak out.
for the freak out, yeah, you had to completely find in.
Well, because the whole
American
thing was
accent,
it's
English
supposed to be
accent.
like Rip Steele basically does whatever he needs to do to be most popular. So he was like, well, the 70s, it's like, the British invasion and stuff. So he was doing the whole like, I'm British, but he really wasn't. He's from like Boise, Idaho or something.
Yeah.
Millsworth Harklinski III. That was his real name.
I'm happy that you have that memorized.
It's a funny name. And so I say to myself in the mirror every morning, Millsworth.
Yeah.
You are Middlesworth.
Sure.
Get in character.
I like barbecue, Middlesworth.
There's a possibility that he may return. We're toying with some ideas.
Currently, there's two versions of the Where Are They Now? Ours
The
is
other one
better.
is called What the Hell Happened.
Ours is
Don't
better.
bother with that.
Ours
Sorry.
is better.
And we're not trying to be biased, but you know
We
what?
are.
Watch both.
Yeah.
And then let us
Well,
know.
Decide for yourself.
we'll put them on the website. We'll put them on the website, and we'll share.
We will. I'm just kidding. Yeah,
Why not? I don't care.
Sure. We will. And if you like it, let us know because we don't want to waste our time if nobody likes Rip Steel.
Yeah.
If you find him to be an asshole, perfect because that's what he was supposed to be.
Well, actually, if you find him to be a funny asshole, perfect.
Right.
If you find him an unlikable asshole, then never.
Yeah, no, we don't want to. But this one, the plan is to do more or less like he's prepping up for a comeback concert at this one big giant like show, and it's gonna be like the inner workings, kind of like a Spinal Tap or a The Last Waltz, which is an actual documentary, not a mockumentary, but it would be playing off of that. So because now we keep promoting Undecided.
Oh,
now,
so yeah, we
Undecided's dead.
We killed it.
Yeah.
We took it out back and shot it.
Like Old Yeller, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that scene that Family Guy's homaging where they take the Better is the Word 45 and take it out?
Office Space. That's
Office Space. They take it out back and have the bat and it's playing that like super like ghetto music, like just like stopping the crap out. That's what we did. That's what we did to Undecided.
Right.
That happened.
Figuratively. But yeah, because we just felt like it was...
I made a disc.
Yeah, you wrote Undecided.
A metaphorical disc. And just...
It's more satisfying that way.
Yeah, we just decided it wasn't going to work for us right now, and so we're going to do more sketch-based comedy stuff.
Kind of like Key and Peele.
Kind of.
Obviously not as funny. We'll try our hardest, but it's not going to be as funny.
No.
Key and Peele are geniuses.
But that frees us up to do more bigger, a little bit different projects and stuff like the Rip Steel thing.
I mean, Dan doesn't really have homework, so he just needs like things like
Actually, I do. I got to
read.
read when we're done.
You got to read?
At some point. I'll get to
What you reading for?
So I know that bats have sonar.
There's something.
Yeah.
It's not even like a bad... yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's like... That's like a thing. Like the bats are sonar. They're blind. Blind as a bat.
That's where that comes from.
I'm just staring at Greg right now. Like,
So the new show... The new show is called Geek TV. Is what we're calling it. And yeah, it's
real
much,
original, I know.
Yeah, that's... I mean...
Mad TV.
I mean, whatever.
Geek TV.
We're like ripping off Mad TV.
Let's make a geek magazine with Arthur B.
You know, those are two like completely different entities, right?
They're not the same?
No. Mad TV was like a more adult version of SNL. In a way.
Isn't SNL adult?
I guess, but like Mad TV was on Comedy Central, so they weren't afraid to like go a little bit
They
further.
could push a little farther.
But
yeah.
Mad, the magazine, that's been like a
Mad magazine.
That's like the 70s.
yeah, it's been around for so long now.
Ah.
There was a cartoon on Cartoon Network they used to play, which was hilarious. It was great. But yeah, those are two completely different things.
I always thought they were the same. Like
No.
the Mad TV was a branch of Mad magazine.
Nope, Mad's its own separate thing, dude. But yeah, we're gonna try our best and around 4 to 8 minute bits, depending on like what's necessary. But that's what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming. We already got some stuff written down, at least some ideas anyway. Patrick's too busy working on his podcast to write the other ones down.
Right.
So.
It'll be probably another 4 weeks before we see episode 2 for him.
Yeah.
He's got some.
It's episode 2 is gonna be the Christmas special.
Right. It'll be for Star Wars.
Probably will.
Yeah, he's writing the outline.
He's
now
actually
for it.
gonna be commentating the entire time during the movie.
Right.
It's
secretly.
gonna be happening.
He'll be holding his microphone like.
Yeah. Oh, that was so cool.
Wow.
Benny just almost killed
Oh my god. Why
my
is that
God.
fat guy jacking off over there?
That's
That's
so
really
gross.
weird.
Why is he dressed like Princess Leia?
Prisoner Princess Leia.
Oh my god.
He's sweaty.
Oh my god, so
Is
gross.
that Jabba the Hutt?
Why did Jabba wear the prison outfit?
Oh, Princess Leia.
Oh wait, I should be watching the movie. Oh my god.
Oh my
Is that
god.
a light?
I don't care if I'm wearing Wonder Woman costume. I can wear whatever I want. Jeez.
Mom, stop yelling at me.
I don't care if you paid for the popcorn. Okay, it's my movie. It's my movie. Get out, Mom.
This is all thing. Get off the commercials. This is all thing. Hey, can I be in your commercial? This is all.
You guys done?
Yeah, what time are we at?
Are we done? Just that's it? Just are you guys done? I gotta.
I think he was talking about the joke. I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
you guys bashing me for like a solid 2 minutes.
Oh, are we done?
Yeah.
With your joke.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
What time are we at?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
54 minutes.
Yeah, about 55.
That's kind of good.
Sorry, I got really.
Is it kind of good?
I think it's good.
Let's
That
make
flew.
it good.
It flew for me.
5 more minutes.
Let's go to that
do it.
extra mile. Yeah.
5 minutes. Okay.
That wasn't a high five. I was just
That wasn't
going
actually-
5. Yeah.
I can resist. I had to do it.
All right, don't be that guy. The high fives everything.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk to you about that later. Another idea for the
Yeah.
Actually, that could be kind of funny. I already
yeah, another idea for the show.
Yep.
Yeah. So really 5 more
Let's
minutes.
see what else. Well, let's see. Well, we haven't done anything in 2 weeks. So what's
Well,
been
let's talk
happening?
about. I just mentioned before we started recording that the trailer for
Jungle Book.
well, that's like a 6-second teaser.
I don't care about that. Let's talk about the 6-second teaser. It looks fantastic. Next.
Yeah, I thought it was just life.
Yeah, so far it looks great. Yeah.
Yes.
Christopher Walken.
Wow.
He's playing.
He's here.
He's playing the king.
Yeah.
Too. Christopher Walken's.
I'm the king of the jungle.
Wow.
Strong as I can be.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hi,
Super
Christopher Walken, hype manning himself
Yeah.
for his own
And
song.
I put this up my ass.
The last 5 minutes just give me this.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
watch.
The watch.
Hippopotamus.
Watch and wonder.
We can do
I
that. too.
fart. I farted in an elevator one time. And then it really smelled.
You sound like Mark Wahlberg trying to do a Christopher Walken impression.
It's all good. I haven't seen this
Marky
problem.
Mark.
I wanted somebody to find it. There's no chicks with dicks. There's only guys with tits. I have a serious problem,
Was
Ted.
that Ted 2?
Yeah.
That movie, that's one of the best comedies I've seen in a long time.
I had a serious problem.
Just,
You don't know who Samuel Jackson is?
just consistent laughs every joke. Like, every joke nailed in that movie. Like, every joke killed.
Okay, you guys want to drive now? Yep. Come on, just 20 minutes. Let me drive.
20 minutes. We should not have done this 5-minute thing.
Why? We're good. We're
He's
good.
got so damn distracted. with-
Yeah.
No, but you wanted to talk about
I was going to talk
Star
about
Wars. Go ahead.
Star Wars trailer that eventually.
not
is gonna
like we
come
did a
out.
whole episode on Star Wars, but go ahead.
I probably could.
No, we did.
We pretty
That's
much
the thing.
did.
We did.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been done before.
So yeah, I think eventually Disney's gonna release the.
Your napkin's gross.
Let me get this out.
Your faucet napkin.
Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
So Disney eventually
I'm sorry.
is gonna release a trailer for the new Star Wars movie. And I think we should list up at least 3 or 4 things that we want to be. Fuck you.
So yeah, we want to see that. We want to see some fuck yous. Sorry,
We
mom.
should like think of 3 things that we want to see in the new trailer.
Each of us do 3 things.
I
We're
think
gonna,
each of
like,
us
go
do.
around.
I think each of us do one.
Okay, fine, 1.
Go, Pat. Because you clearly want to see something.
I want to hear some more dialogue from the other characters like Rey and Finn and perhaps even Kylo Ren. Yeah.
Anybody.
Anybody, yeah.
None of them have spoken except for Chewie.
No, except for
That was an awful Harrison Ford.
I know, I never said I can
so
do Harrison
bad.
Ford.
Oh my god. Can we stop
Where's
now?
my family?
except for like Chancellor Snoke, the main bad guy.
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
What,
Is that any good?
What do you look forward to, Dan?
I'm working on it. I'm working on those voices. Not really. I want to see some old ass Luke Skywalker.
That too, yeah.
I want to see what he's been up to these last 30 years. Besides voicing the Joker. Could you imagine, like, Luke Skywalker's like, I need a job. Like, just be a Jedi. Like, I don't know how did Obi-Wan do this? No wonder why he lived in a fucking hut. Because he's dirt poor. So he had to get a job being the Joker. And now,
Like Warner Brothers.
he's like, you know what? I'm just going to pretend like
I
I'm
slept
Mark.
in a yak for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I slept in a goddamn yak. You know, well, fun fact, Han Solo is the only non-Jedi in the prequel or the original trilogy
whole
to use a
lightsaber.
Jedi. I mean, to use a Jedi. He used a he used,
He used
he
the
used
crap
it.
out of that Jedi.
Leia's a Jedi. Making twins and stuff. Anyway, they only want to use a lightsaber. But yeah, so Luke Skywalker, he's been training and he's been making his own little skirt dress thing to wear, like Alec Guinness had. You're a tunic.
He's been at the sewing machine for the past 20 years.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to
He
sew.
like
Nobody,
MacGyvered one out of the street.
nobody taught him that because his parents died in a barbecue accident.
They did.
They did.
Luke?
Luke's aunt and uncle.
And Uncle did, yeah.
Yeah, and his mom died of like a broken heart or some bullshit. And then his
Some
dad.
bullshit. That was an emotional scene.
That
Yeah,
was
but
the
the
biggest
reason-
load of bullshit I have ever. You know what?
I do have to agree.
I'll even go so far as to say it was horseshit. Okay, because
No!
the cheesy.
Don't say it
Now
so.
listen, the prequels were full of cheesy lines. I think the prequels were one big cheesy line. But the biggest cheesy line for me was, Anakin, you're breaking my heart. I don't even know what to do anymore. I wanted to choke the bitch. Like, I'm glad he did.
There go
Because,
the rest of our female viewers.
yeah, I'm sorry. No,
Listeners.
I'm fine with female roles in Star Wars. I have no problem. And Natalie Portman, I think she's a wonderful actress. But as Padme Amidala, God damn it, that was awful.
I'm so glad Leia did not take after her.
I would rather see Jar Jar Binks. No, that's not true.
I
Did you see the tweet? Did you guys see the tweet that some guy tweeted? Dear J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
If you fuck up this new trilogy, we're forever gonna call you Jar Jar Abrams. Sincerely,
Well,
That would totally happen. I mean, that's
I sent it to one of you. I know Patrick, I think, got it.
Yeah.
Where it was like, Return of the Jedi was directed by whatever, I can't remember the director's name, and written by Lauren Kasdan. And then episode what?
Kasdan, not Kasdan.
Thank you. Episode 5 was directed by Irvin Kershner and written by Lawrence
Kasdan, co-wrote by him, yeah.
Yeah, and whatever. And long story short, everybody like had a hand in like the original trilogy, and then it says prequel trilogy, 100% George Lucas, and had Jar Jar giving the thumbs up. And I was just like, George Lucas he's like an idea guy. You know what I mean? Like, hey, here's some ideas, and then like let other people run with it.
Like he's like the Ben Affleck to the Matt Damon.
How so?
Like Ben Affleck's like the idea guy, and Matt Damon's like, let me do the work.
Oh, so yeah, he's kind of like, hey, what if, what? I'm not gonna do a Boston accent. He's like, what if there was like a guy who was like a janitor, and he was good at math.
Like he was in Mensa good.
Like really good. And then he met like a Robin Williams character where he was serious for once, and like they connected. And then Matt Damon's like, I got you. And then they run the
Oscar.
Pitch me a line. Pitch me a line. That wasn't a line. That was a fart. Do you got any more pot?
Do you have any more pot?
Yeah.
That was a Family
That
Guy
was Family
reference.
Guy reference, everybody.
I was wondering who was in reference to that.
These are the jokes.
Yes. Okay, now we can wrap it up.
We can wrap it up now.
So for Geekcast, the podcast this week, I'm Dan Whitehead.
I'm Patrick Howard.
And I'm Jordan Brown.
Okay, great. All right, we got it. Go ahead.
I am Greg St. Clair. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram, even though we suck at keeping that stuff up. But like us on Facebook.
I kind of picked up the slack a couple days ago.
I saw you posted the one thing about Wonder Woman. Of all freaking things, you posted about Wonder Woman.
I didn't know one too. Shut up.
But we...
And you did Pokemon. What's the difference?
I mean, well, he's like... Alright, so the joke I made a joke about you the other day with Wonder
really?
Woman.
I want to hear this.
The joke about Wonder Woman is like if there was a Wonder Woman blow-up doll, you would buy it, and you would use it a lot.
He sounds really offended. Like he seems.
I wouldn't buy it.
No, he seems like it's a good idea.
It's like,
I'm wondering now.
like,
He already
I'm not
has one.
against
That's
the
why
idea.
he's insulted.
I want it too.
Yeah.
Is that why that door says "Do not enter" in your apartment?
Yeah. You don't want 2 Wonder Woman
It's just
Yeah.
freaky.
dolls.
Yeah, it's just weird. But yeah, be sure to follow us and like us on Facebook. Dan and I just went through a rant the other day and literally invited every single one of our friends to like the Facebook
Did
page.
you?
Thank you
What?
so much,
Did you ask all 50
everybody
friends
who
of
liked
yours?
it. Thank you so much, everybody who's listening and has been liking the news.
Don't talk to
We greatly appreciate it. Can I like pitch real quick? Can you like shut the hell up?
I did most of the talking this time, didn't I?
You did do most of the talking this time. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
But yeah, be sure to like us and recommend us to your friends. We're also going to be on iTunes, and be sure to continue to check out the website. We'll be posting some of the things we talked about today.
Maybe.
Maybe
If you're good.
if you're good, party on.
Party on.
Party on.
Party
Say
off.
it.
Damn it.
Party off.
Yeah.
Fuck you.